back. GT4. Boonatix season finale of the GT4 series, and we're back in the Aston. We're out doing some just practice laps here. Getting our setup ready to go. And we're currently a second off pace. Fine. We'll try to do some more laps here. We'll load up our race setup just to make sure that our tire pressures should be set correctly. Just lowering the front toe a little bit to hopefully save the tires a little bit. Fuel, we'll do 50 plus 30. We should be good on fuel for the race. I just want to go out and check my tire pressures really. So calculating a little bit over on the lap just to see. We should be good with 80 liters. We're gonna take just a little bit more, so especially for the start. Take 53 for the start, and then I'm gonna fill in 30. So hopefully we'll be having more than enough. So I want to go out with the traffic on track just to see that the race setup has tire pressures are good. So it's hot on track, relatively hot ambient temperatures. So tires are going to suffer a little bit today, especially front tires. Front left is going to be very hot. But there is a mandatory pit stop with a mandatory tire change and refueling, so we'll try to stop a little bit after halfway. And hopefully we're getting good pressures. With the tire change, not too worried about tire life really, or preserving tires. Maybe we want to put back the toe that we took away actually, to have some front end grip. We'll do some laps here with the fuel load that we are going to start the race with. And if we don't get enough grip, we'll put it back and just do these laps to adjust the pressures really. Last thing we want on this track is understeer, and I think that maybe we induced too much understeer.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
We'll see.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Can't turn in that sharply really. So lap 1 here is definitely going to be crazy. It always is. But we'll see. We're here to have some fun. Let's see if we can be semi-competitive. Yeah, I think we need to put back the toe that we took out. A little bit too sluggish the car at the front end.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
We'll still do some laps the time that's left, just like I said, to make sure that our pressures are set correctly. Want to check that my right hand side is not too overfilled. And the right hand side seems a bit too overfilled now, maybe.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Temps are all good. Sector 1.
Right front tire needs a little bit less pressures. And it seems like left side needs a little bit more pressures. But you can see the left-right front. Left front. It's getting yellow, so the theory must still have that it's reaching 100 degrees. So it is hot, toasty, very toasty. But it should be good.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The leader's just done 1:45.6.
Maybe for the first time in ACC I'll see blistering on the tire screen of the stint. That would be interesting. I've never seen blistering before. I would assume that the higher temperatures cause blistering. Yeah, we definitely need to turn up our left side pressures a little bit. Turn down our right hand side pressures. It's very important to do this kind of test in the race server on the practice session, because the practice server really doesn't replicate, or there will always be differences between the practice servers and the actual race day server. So if they have a practice session, you need to make sure that your setups that you think you have nailed down, that they're actually also working on race day.
Sector 1 is clear.
Or you may find yourself with a surprise here. Imagine if I would have just started the race without adjusting the pressures here. It would have been way off. So yeah, I think we have the all of the data we need. So we'll pump up the left side by 2 clicks. We'll pump down the right hand side by 2 clicks, and that's it, I think. Do that real quick now. So we'll 1, 2. I think that should be 1 here. Then we'll do 1, 2. Yeah, felt good to me. Leave the toe as it is, so it was fine. So let's check whatever, if did we have blistering? That would be interesting. We did. What tires it would take? We took 7, I think. No grading, no blister, no flat spot, just very hot tire. Okay, let's wait for the yo Michael, how you doing, man? Quali stint. Let's go out, load up our quali setup, and we'll go out and do some laps here. Let's see what we can do, where we end up here. So, GT4 Sprint Series Finale. interesting. We'll see how good we can qualify.
Looks like you're
44
clear
cars on grid
exit.
today.
All right, Daniel.
A little bit less than expected. We've had almost 40 cars over the last couple of races,
Let's get
so
some heat to these
we are
brakes.
missing a few guys. Hopefully this will mean more track space though. So we have a fair few Porsches, we have some AMGs, we have a Camaros. Let's see. So our goal today will be really just keep it clean, I guess. We were on pace in Snetterton, but we crashed out, as you may remember. Spun out. So we haven't had the best consistency in this series. But let's try to go out with a good race at least. If we can. Like I said, hot track today. Front tires are going to suffer a little bit. They're going to get hot. But there is a mandatory tire change and a pit stop, so... Oh, are these guys queuing up? Sorry, did not mean to sneak. Okay, I'll let these guys go. I didn't notice they were queuing up, but okay, sure, why not, go. I'll just make myself a nice little cozy spot here. All by myself. All by myself. Alright, let's get a decent banker lap in and then start pushing from the next lap out. Tires, like I said, are going to die pretty quick, so maybe we'll have to do 2 stints for the qualifier. We'll see how much we burn up the tires during our first attempts here. And we also need to be a little bit careful with the traffic. Trying to get into some good spots. And if we're lucky, we don't get held up, and we're not going to hold up anyone else. So just do our quality in peace here.
Yellow flag.
Losing the rear there a little bit on the brakes. But like I said, let's put a banker lap in. First and foremost to warm up our tires, get up our grips. And this is what I said about traffic.
The leader has just done 145, 143.
So leader 145.43.
Clear right.
Green flag, you're clear.
That's already pretty quick lap time.
Sector 2 is not protect, off the pace.
I think I may have 45 lap in me. Let's see.
Clear left.
I don't think I'll be able to do 45.4, but let's give it a try.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, sector 1.
The understeer. Oh, and we invalidated. Damn it. We invalidated our bank lap. That was not good. 46.5, so not too great of a lap.
Sector 3 is not protect, off the pace.
And too wide of entry there. Way too much. So lap 1 is going to be crazy on that turn. Zandvoort lap 1 is always crazy on that turn. I'm just start praying already now, please. pray for my survival.
Time's okay. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Incident clear. Green flag.
Gotta be a little bit patient here on the GT4. It doesn't have the downforce grip on the front end to really hug the inside line there. Yeah, and like I said, goal for today is to really just survive the race without incidents and have some good fights, I guess.
Front is hot. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace.
And we'll just end up where we end up. I've not been very happy with my consistency in this series, so we'll try to at least go out with a positive note on the series if we can. Okay, so much better on the exit this lap. Didn't feel quite as rapid, but you know, it was just the first 6. So first 6 is fine, good enough.
10th position. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
And we're getting stuck in traffic.
Right side, clear right.
Okay, we'll go back to the garage and then get some new tires. First set of tires, good. Try to find a good interval. Yo, Martine, how you doing? Yeah, we'll try to finish on a high note. Like I said, start praying already for lap 1 chicane, please. I need all your... whatever God you pray, please mention me. Make sure that they throw some goodwill my way, please. Some good karma. So, turn 1. Turn 1 is not the worst. This section right here, this is the worst in Zandvoort. Especially lap 1. So, this chicane, I've been killed so many times in this chicane before. In a Boonatix race before. I remember. Last time I was in the Mercedes, we got annihilated. Lap 1, that turn, 45-minute race was terrible. So let's hope for some better luck today.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
We're in the Aston GT4.
Sector 3 is clear.
I would say one of the better, safer GT4 cars. I've been wanting to try it for quite some time. Compared to the Mercedes, not too different. Mercedes maybe having a little bit more top speed, maybe. Overall, I would say they were pretty similar. I've also raced the Porsche GT4. Very nimble car, the Porsche. Not necessarily the fastest, but very good on corners, actually. This thing is a bit more sluggish. A bit heavier, maybe.
The tires are cold, watch out. Green flag, sector 1. Blue flag.
And we have Jim behind us, P1. I'm not particularly enjoying having P1 behind me, it's stressing me out, but he seemed to have let off there.
Brake temperatures look good.
We made up a lot of time, 4/10 just on that corner. Let's build on that. So we managed to maintain the gap, that's good.
Your right sides are cold.
My right side is cold. Can't be true. It's steaming hot in this track today. Oh no. Understeer.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes
I
left.
went into the corner way too narrow there. Need to open up my entry more, but happened a few corners before. Didn't quite get the line that I wanted. Still have a decent delta though.
Okay,
didn't want to invalidate. There's a little lift there to make the turn. So we're in the 45s. No, we weren't. God damn it, we were in the 45s. We barely got into the 46. Oh, missed the entry, missed the entry.
Yellow flag.
So we'll just go around this.
Green flag, all clear.
We'll take it easy this lap actually. Don't want to burn out the tires even more. Just setting ourselves up for a final run. I'm pretty sure I did a 46.8 earlier today on practice, but there's still some time in the lap. I'm pretty sure I still have some time in the lap. Currently we're P7 though, so we can't be too unhappy. There are a couple of really fast guys, really good GT4 drivers in this league, so that's so fun to see. We're not that far off, but enough that we still have potential to improve. So what's the P1 time? 45.3. So yeah, 7 tenths off. Like I said, we're not that far off. If I can make a 45.8, I'll be pleased. So we're coming around here for one more try. Maybe we can have 2 more tries, depending on our track position. Like it's Zandvoort, yeah. Well, I had a very good setup, and the Bentley is really good in Zandvoort. I messed up my quali back then. Positive delta, that's good.
It looks like Gerrit has binned it. 2 minutes to go.
So if we can keep this delta till the end, I'll be happy.
Green flag. Sector 1 time is good.
Yeah, not too bad there in this line actually, very good. Let's get a wider entry now. Better, but still not too good, but better. I got a slow exit though.
You've got half your fuel left. The leader has just done 145.00.
Ah, we lost the delta a little bit. Oh, we lost the rear end. So yeah, you guys can see that I had almost 4 tenths in the delta throughout the lap, but we lost it towards the end there. Let's make our final attempt, I guess. Let's hope we haven't burned out the tires too badly.
Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
We had a better delta before, but let's try to take the same line that we have earlier. We had a good inside line here.
Sector 1 is quick.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Your tire temperatures are okay.
Try to open up the steering there a little bit so not to get too much understeer. Ah, not too good exit there.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Ah. So we know that we have at least 3-4 tenths in us, but I guess we'll be relatively happy with that. We lost that at the end there, but alright. E7. Oh shit, we're right next to Boonatix. If we had those 2 extra tenths, 3-4 extra tenths, we might have been a little bit before ahead, but that's okay. So, race director, no chat, they're stewarding, warnings, alright. Let's hope we don't get any warnings or incidents. Pretty close here. The M4 GT4 behind me was barely, he was practically the same time as me, and then yeah. So let's see then. Like I said, lap 1, turn 1, it's usually not that bad, but the rest of the lap's going to be interesting. So here we see the mandatory pits as 1. There's going to be a pit window. When is the pit window? That's going to be interesting. I'm not sure about that. We are going to have a mandatory tire change and a mandatory refuel. So we're going to do a little bit 53 liters at the start. We'll need a total of 80 liters, so we'll refuel 30 liters in the pit stop, and we're hoping that we can pit fairly late. If we can consume our 50 liters, that would be good. But obviously this will depend on incidents, damage, mistakes. There are a lot of factors, so yeah. Thanks Martine, thanks Michael. We'll see. Let's load up our race setup and just go through that real quick. So tires, reduce toe, reduce camber a little bit. So like I said, this is going to be tough on our front tires. This is a front engine car, so our fronts are going to be stressed quite a bit. So, and on the rears, always reduce the tires for the rears. I'm not too worried about the rears really, and relatively just a little bit of toe and a little bit of camber. Fine. Electronics, I'm running TC2, ABS4, ECU-1, telemetry. I have that on to check after. Not too interesting with the telemetry on the GT4 cars, but still fine to have. Like I said, tire set. We want to have a fresh tire set right here. We want to match the pressures in case, well, we are going to do a pit stop with tire change, so the pressures we want them to have the same. 53 plus 30 liters, mechanical grip, low anti-roll bar, high anti-roll bar at the rear, low at the front to get that turn in. The GT4 cars are a little bit sluggish. I tried with the 90,000 here on the front, it's too soft, so too much oversteer. So had to stiffen that up a little bit, stiffen the rear bump stop rates a little bit as well. Dampers, I haven't touched dampers, they looked fine in the Motec. And then a fairly high rake. And that's the race setup. So let's just double check that the tires are fresh. The tires are fresh, good. And click drive. So no tire warmers, so tires are very, very blue. They're practically violet, ultraviolet almost. So we have a job to do getting them warmed up a little bit just to get the pressures up. So if we need to do some evasive maneuvers, then we have a bit of a responsive car, I guess. Lap 1 prayers, thank you Michael. And then apart from that, there's not a whole lot you can do apart from holding the brakes and just being careful with trying to spread out the heat a little bit. Like I said, it's hot on track. Let me just double check. It's 27 degree ambient, it's 33 degrees track temperature. Obviously we are monitoring the ambient temperatures. That's the one that has the most to say for the tires. Our brake ducts are fully open, so 6.6 fully open brake ducts. They're practically just, yeah, I don't know how much they have of an impact in the GT4, but there was an option to open up, so I just opened up. If it helps, I don't know. We have brake pads too, so we're not worried about brake pads losing brake force or brake performance throughout the race. Brake pads should be good. So I do, however, want to, if I can, just heat up the tire. No, not heat it up, but get up the pressures as much as I can before the start, because like I said, lap 1 madness in GT4s, in this league in particular, there's been a lot of incidents lap 1, so we'll try to avoid them as best we can. And if we have our pressures, then at least we've done what we can do in order to have a responsive car if we need to touch some curbs. I don't know, we'll see. GT4 cars, of course, can take a lot of beating. It can take a lot of curb. But they do need to get worked a little bit on the warm-up lap so that the pressures can go up. It's not going to take a lot of laps, maybe just 2 or 3 laps to get the pressures right.
Track temp is 33 Celsius. Alright Daniel, get ready.
Can we get the inside line on Boone? He's jumped me in a couple of races. Let's see if we can get alongside him and have a good start. So we've done what we can on the pressures, keeping all our fingers crossed. We are hoping for a good start, so let's stay in our green box here. We don't want to get a jump start, so we're not gonna push too much of a pressure there, but keeping our speed up. We're in the box.
Go.
Left
We
side.
got a green.
Still there. Hold your line.
Gonna put the car inside line here a little bit.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
Oh my
Stay
god.
right.
Yeah.
Car left.
I don't know the guys behind it. Do they think I'll disappear if they push the throttle?
Hold your
Oh
line.
my god.
Clear all round.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Okay, so turn 1. Getting bullied. We lost a lot of positions there. Did you see the dive bomb on the inside? That was terrible. Terrible racecraft on the white. What was it, an Audi or something? He just plowed through there. Like it was just air to him. It's been, I hate to say it, but it's been a bit disappointing, the racecraft. It's fine that this is a beginner-friendly league and all that, but yeah. Some of the guys, they seem to have just no respect for the other drivers on track. Dive bomb. Yeah, what I was saying. I'll check on the straight if how much damage we have. Nine seconds of damage. I'm thinking that I may uncheck that actually. I want to spend 9 extra seconds in the pits. Alright, let's see if we can make some progress and advance a little bit, get back our position. What did we start? P7? I think we started P7. So we need to make up 3 places to get our starting position back. Let's see if we can. Still a lot of race to be had, so don't get me wrong, still a lot of race to be had. car is a bit heavy at the start, so we need to burn off a little bit of fuel to make the car feel a little bit responsive again. So we're gonna need 2, 3, 4, 5 laps to make the car starting to turn, I guess. Yeah, man. You guys saw I tried to protect the inside line and he just went on the grass on the inside of the curb and just smashed through, and then I was kind of boxed in there. Wasn't really that much I could do, but the guys that came up from behind just started hammering on my ass, and then, I mean, what? I can't just pull a Harry Potter and disappear, you know? Alright, like I said, let's build on this.
Okay, Daniel, the next
We're
car is
P9, I guess. Yeah, we're P9, okay. I think we have better race pace than this, guys. I think.
pit window is now open.
We need to prove it, though.
We'll need to pit for fuel 43 minutes into the race.
So we're out of fuel after 2/3 of the race. Kind of what we predicted. Or what we wanted, at least. Oh, the pit window is not open, it says. Oh, because there's a pit window. Okay, yeah, he said my refueling window. Okay. Okay, someone's stuck in the wall there. So let's see what the guys are lapping ahead. Yeah, let's go.
7th position.
Oh, boot bended? Oh, okay. I want to finish the race ahead of Boone at least. I felt like I could have in Snetterton, but I bended on my own there. So let's try, like I said, to catch up to these guys. Let's see what that brings us.
Jorgensen in front is now 2.3.
Some sand getting there. I find that corner to be the most difficult corner of this track. Too wide entry and you go too slow round. Too narrow entry and then you just understeer on the exit. So it's about hitting it just precise, and it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. At least I find it to be a very difficult corner. So my left front is a bit overinflated. Let's see if that stabilizes. Oh, good delta there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can match these guys for race pace, maybe even be faster. Let's see. The Mercedes also there, a little bit of understeer through that corner.
Gap to Jorgensen ahead is now 1.2.
That's yeah, I can kind of understand why, Martin. There's been a lot of incidents. So full at work with this incident tracker. Bet they're coming like, if they have like a little bell or a chime or something, it's calling out every other second. I mean, like I said, I understand it's a beginner-friendly league. There's we've all been there. I've been there many a times, but you would think that on the final race of the series that, you know, there could be a little bit higher standards. But that's enough for the wine today. Let's just keep focus on lapping good times here. So we've burned off a little bit of fuel. Car's starting to feel a little bit more alive, like a little bit more snappish. No, not snappish, that's not the right word. A little bit more responsive, that's the word I was looking for, not snappish. Now if that left front continues to stay that high, we are going to adjust it a little bit on the pit stop strategy window. I need to turn that down, the pressures a little bit. Right hand side looking good, looking fine. Now that left front is a little bit too high, half a PSI maybe too high.
Ahead is increasing, it's now 2.2.
And a challenge on, well, every track, but maybe what I've noticed in Zandvoort especially is that your braking points are quite different compared to the GT3 class. So on some corners you can brake considerably later, on others pretty much on point, and on one or two you really need to brake earlier. So for turn 1 you can brake pretty much on par. Here as well you can tap the brakes a little bit here, that's fine. Up until this point it's pretty similar to a GT3 I would say. But then coming up on the end of these, what is this section called? Kind of like an S section here. Coming up to the right-hander up here, you need to brake a little bit earlier than the GT3s because or else you're just not going to make the inside line. And if you go too wide, you'll catch sand and your race will be over. So GT4 is a little bit, you know, a little bit more sluggish-like than GT3s, not too responsive on the steering. And Jorgensen is holding us off actually, so very well driven so far. And we can see Alex hard at work dealing out warnings here. As always, Martin, remind him that he can just ignore Montero, please, if you can. So still my left front a little bit high pressure. Still I would like to turn it down by four clicks, I think. The temperature on that tire is 100 degrees, and you can see it's yellow in the HUD. And in my sim hub here, tablet next to me, it's saying that it's 100 degrees. Right front 78 degrees, and left rear 92, and right rear 78. So my right hand side is just maybe a couple of degrees low actually, but my left hand side is in the 90s. And my left front is going up to 100. Now, I haven't been reading the warnings too much. I don't think I've seen car 17. So let's hope we didn't do anything wrong on lap 1, turn 1. I don't see how we could have done, but hopefully we didn't get any warnings there. Oh, I made a mistake. Tried to multitask, not working out well. One, two, three, four. So we're coming down to 45 minutes. Still we need to hold on for another 50 minutes, I think, before we do our pits. So let's try to concentrate here a little bit. Yeah, tell him I feel left out without a warning, please. Yeah, I'm gonna untick the damage, and if so, final warnings, okay. I'm gonna untick the damage, and I'm also going to untick the or maybe lower the left rear a couple of clicks. So what's our best lap time? 46.7. Oh, we need to lap up a bit faster than that.
Tire temperatures look good.
Well, at least we need to stay consistent in the 46s. So right now we're doing 47s. That's a little bit too slow. Yeah, I do want to fit it. It's been my lifelong dream to fit in. Okay, let's concentrate here. Our delta looking good throughout the lap. Oh, he's made up some places. Wasn't he P21? He's made up a lot of places then. Trying to come back with a vengeance, I guess.
Okay, Daniel, you're reeling. Jorgensen in. The gap is 4.0 seconds.
Oh, we got some green back on our delta. That's good. We have our target acquired here up ahead.
You've pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds.
Good delta. We're down to the 46s. That's good. That's very good. A little bit lighter car, so that's good.
That was a 146.44. That's your best lap in the session.
It's a little bit slow through the corners there. I just wanted to get going. Just steady. I just have to wait till it spools up and gets grip for the exit. You really need to, on that exit there, if you don't get it right, you actually need to counter steer a little bit so that you don't oversteer back to the inside lines. You need to open up the steering a little bit, and it may be counterintuitive.
Alright, Daniel, you've got half your fuel left.
Oh, okay.
Right side. Clear right.
Thank you, I guess. Not the best corner to let me by, but that's fine, thank you.
E7.
Come on. I was gonna say, come on, Honda. Come on, Aston. We are catching up to Jorgensen. Let's keep it going. Pit windows opening. We're not gonna pit just yet. We wanna make sure we got everything out of these tire set that we can, so that when we come up with a fresh tire set we can hopefully abuse them a little bit and gain some lap time. We're not going to do anything in the corner, we're just preparing the menu for lower pressure adjustment. I want to take off one click on the left rear and add one click on the right rear. Right front is looking very good. So rear left, down 1. Rear right, up 1.
7th position.
And untick the damage. Repairs.
Okay, Daniel, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh, we got a Porsche behind us. Didn't even notice. Honda bit straight choice. If you want to fit in, yeah. It's not the choice if you want to fit in. Not at all. Yeah, where are a few Hondas? The M4? No, I'm not going to choose the M4. I mean, it's the strongest car right now. But no, the engine doesn't do anything for me. I need an audible. I need to hear that the car is doing something, man. I'm just so boring, the engine sound. How did I miss that one? I need a car that sounds alive. If it were based on pure sound, I would go Aston V12, definitely. I would definitely go Aston V12 if I would to choose a car from sound. And then probably with a Honda in second place. And I also really like the I really like the Beamer M6 sounds, really. The downshift there on the turbo spool. Ah, magic. Now, why is this Porsche behind me so quick? We are quite a ways ahead. Did we lose that much delta? And that's the thing with the GT4s, they... Oh.
On your left. Hold your line.
They're not really accelerating past, so
Still
I'm
there,
just letting
clear
have
left.
it.
Bad luck, mate.
He came up like a rocket, Gully. He's slapping really well. Let's see if we can hold on to him for a couple of laps. So we're coming up to the half-hour mark.
Oh man, speed is fast, but we need fast right now.
Let's just tail him for a lap or two, see where he's faster than us. Can't really remember if we qualified ahead of or behind him. Oh, no big deal. We'll try to tell him. We gotta be so patient there to not get on throttle too quickly, because we'll just understeer into the sand. We'll lose the front end.
The gap in front is now 1.1.
Boonatix is caught up a lot. P9. Wow. It's really on the mission.
Okay, Daniel, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
McLaren sounds terrible. Too whiny car. Just the whine. No. Terrible sound.
We're at the halfway point. Should be about 12 minutes of fuel remaining. The leader's pitting now.
Oh, Gali also missed the same corner that I missed earlier. I kind of want to repair the damage and fight Boone when he comes out. But maybe I need that gap to keep him behind me. Yeah, I probably need that gap to keep him behind me. So how we're looking for fuel? We still have 14 liters left. Lap time, not too bad, but could be better.
Take a P4, quick consistency, keep him coming.
Caught up a little bit to Gali and Jurgensen, so that's good. Should we go for the undercut?
The gap ahead is now 0.6.
Oh, Jurgensen missing the line there. So what do you guys think? Undercut or no undercut? Oh, looks like Jurgensen's going in. Yeah, Jurgensen's going in, okay.
P3.
I'm hoping Gali will do a quick lap. Come on, Gali. If we're going to stay in front of Jurgensen, if we're going to overcut him, then you need to pull out some fast laps now, man. We're taking a very different line than Galley is on that corner. And Boonatix only 5 seconds behind us now, so he's doing really well. So we'll do whatever he doesn't do. Okay, he went in, so we'll stay out. Can we push? We'll know in a couple of laps. No, I went too high there. We went too high. We're now they're gonna have a... I'm not sure if they're gonna have slow outlap because of pressures, but then we'll also have the same problem. The new tires, so...
The gap in front is now 14 seconds. Traffic
right.
on exit. We expect to exit the pits in position 6, a few
Position
seconds
6.
behind P6.
How's that work out? Position 6 of you, 6 behind P6. Didn't understand that. Okay, choices have been made. Let's see. Let's see. 10, 9, let's go. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, let's go.
Guy behind us just done a 145.42.
So Tucker's gonna get us, but are we gonna get Jorgensen and Boonatix? Let's see. Oh, that timer's quick.
If exit's clear, yellow flag sector 2.
I think maybe we got him.
Sector 2 is
And
clear.
you're probably right, Gully probably did take repairs. Alright. Now can we catch up to Toko ahead? Let's not get over ambitious. You know, first and foremost we want to keep Jorgensen and Boone behind us. Oh, pit window closed. Damn, we just barely made it. I never saw a timer for the pit window, did you guys? I never saw a timer for the pit window. We got there just in time. Damn. That would have been shit to get disqualified or a big penalty because we didn't pit it within the pit window.
The gap's now 4.2.
I swear there was no timer where the pit window was visible, so now the message said pit window closed, so I'm assuming that there was a pit window. And Toko ahead of me has not pitted, so no, Kronk, that's a back marker. was a timer. Oh, okay, I missed it. I missed it completely. Damn.
6th place.
Prayers seem to have worked then. Not lap 1 prayers, but you know, prayers in general. Yeah, I can see Kronk and P21 there ahead of us. Hasn't pitted yet, so... It was a good call not taking repairs. We would have been behind Boone. So we jumped in the pits, that's good. No, I didn't see it either, so that's why I was surprised when I saw the message pop up. So, well, we were within the window, that's the most important thing. And luckily we made it. Jeez. That would have been embarrassing. Getting like a 200-second penalty or something like that because you didn't pit it within the window.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, a little bit wide there. Oh, come on. Get back on track. I do appreciate all your prayers, Michael. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Let's hope that today's the day. So, Toko had doing 46.3. It's a very good lap time. Yeah, consistently slow, crew chief.
Gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 8.3.
Thank you.
On your right, clear right.
That's a lot of prayers, man. do I need that many prayers? Maybe I do. Probably do. So we can use a little bit of the curb there, but not too much, or you'll be in the sand. So a little bit is good, not too much. As with most things in life, I guess.
6th place.
Oh. Oh shit, we did a 45.6. Okay. So whenever we have a green delta, that's very good now, actually. Wasn't that better than our quali time? Didn't we do a 46 flat for quali? Yeah, I've said it so many times, I'm such a poor qualifier. So if we're close in our delta, that we know we have a good lap time in. No sand. Ah. We said what we said we didn't want to do, and let's hit the sand. Hurt our lap time. Well, a couple of things there. Yeah, it was faster than the boot. Nice. We want to do faster than Boone because we want to beat Boone in his own league. I bet that's what all the ASR guys are telling themselves. We want to beat Montero because he's slow. Nobody wants to get beaten by the slow guy, you know, in the league.
Behind us now, 5.7 seconds. Okay, Daniel, 15 minutes.
Michael will still have to work a little bit on the Sano setup, by the way, for the NSX. Not very happy with that still. It's understeery, and if I push it too far, it's really prone to snapping, so gonna put our head to go. Oh no!
Left side. Clear left.
Well, I guess thank you, Bert, but I didn't expect you to open up mid-corner there. I appreciate it though.
Yellow flag.
We lost a little bit of time there.
Green flag.
No matter, no matter.
The lap time was at 1:47.02.
If we want to catch up to the guys ahead, there needs to be some fighting ahead or some mistakes, I guess, because I don't see our shells making up 7 seconds over 13 minutes. Pressures, our left front still high pressure, and we took off like 3-4 clicks, so I had tested the race setup, so I'm kind of surprised that it went up by that much. And we do have to let up a little bit there mid-corner to don't understeer on the exit. Couple of scruffy laps here. We're not gaining too much on the guy ahead, but I think we're building for the guys behind. Boonatix is getting past Jurgensen. I don't think he's gonna have enough time to catch me, but we'll see. And if he does, we'll give him a hell of a race. We'll defend like Alonso. Pretending that the car says Alpine instead of Aston. We're losing time in the Delta here. It's, like I said, a couple of scruffy laps. Second stint's been fairly lonely, actually. We undercut Jurgensen, we undercut Gali, and then Toko's been too far ahead to be able to do anything with him. So something must have happened to Betten though, and because he was a lot faster than the rest of us. He was up there with Jim, wasn't he? And now he's doing 49 laps. So something must have happened there. And if those two start fighting, maybe they'll lose some time and I can catch up a couple seconds. We'll see. Let's just not give Boone the scent of our car so that he gets extra inspiration. Let's try to stay ahead.
Okay, Daniel, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Oh, green delta, I like that. So whenever we have a green delta, we know we're close to the 45, so that's very good. And on some of the corners, we can see the guys ahead. Like here, we can barely see Toko, but then he gets a good exit and we get a likewise bad entry. So we're still catching up, but not by miles. No, the rear one just to step out there. Not good. I wonder if P21 Kronk, relatively speaking, ahead of us, is he going to pit at all? Or is he just figuring that, oh, he'll get a penalty because he didn't pit in the pit window, so he might as well finish the race?
6.1.
Which I guess makes some sense if he's still gonna, but that's assuming he doesn't get disqualified by the game, not necessarily by the league, but by the game. Well, we'll see. It's all relative. It's all a moot point. We're not fighting them, so.
Your left front's hot.
Yes, my left front's been hot all day long. I know this. So 7 minutes to go. We have Boone 4.5 seconds behind us. And we run away a little bit. Have to work the steering wheel there a little bit. Let's hope we can pass these guys fairly quickly. Rear end getting a little bit loose, I feel.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 31 Celsius.
I still think Boone is too far away to do anything, but you can pass these guys cleanly, then we can get some cars in between ourselves. We're losing a lot of lap time here. I don't know why. I think my rear is a little bit loosey. Oh no.
On your left. Clear
And
left.
like I said, my rear is very loose.
Okay, Daniel, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Oh! What the hell happened behind there? Someone went straight into the wall. I saw it on my rear mirror.
Yellow
It
flag.
wasn't Boone. It was the other guy.
Green flag, all clear.
We're making it exciting for ourselves. A little bit unnecessary, but let's not give that Chevy the satisfaction of P6. Kronk ahead of me is just going slowly, steadily, not minding anyone's business. That's fine. And Toko ahead must also have made some mistakes because we lost like 3 seconds now, and we basically have the same delta as before. Come on, Beamer, give me a draft. Beamer's very fast in a straight line in the GT4. Oh, he's giving us the inside line, I hope. Boone flashing, okay.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.48.
Ah,
Left side.
I got a poor exit there.
Hold your line.
Ah,
Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Daniel, push now. We can catch this guy. Okay, stay with him.
too many mistakes. Why do you understeer like this? Oh. We're ruining Kronk's race as well. God damn it. We lost traction, guys. We lost the wheels. We lost the rear. I don't know why.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes
Didn't
to
feel
go.
like they were spinning at all. But I can't hold the rear in line.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That's weird. It's actually better through the last corner there, but it's worse everywhere else. So it's gotten more oversteery by some
7th position.
magical reason that I don't know. And especially off throttle, like lift-off oversteer. I hate lift-off oversteer. And we give Boone a race to the finish line. Maybe. We'll see.
Tire temperatures are good.
Tire temperatures are good. Leader on final lap, so there's going to be one more lap. Let's hope that's to our advantage. Look at that, I can hold it full throttle for the final corner because of the oversteer. But it's very dangerous on the rest of the track. Ah. Oh, we lost the goal as well. Oh, ain't that perfect. So like I said, the oversteer killed us on the second stint. And that's weird, because it wasn't like that on the first stint. Not at all. There was understeer on the first stint, and then we got oversteer on the second stint. That's very, very weird. Peter finished the race, so Peter a good half lap ahead of us. We did so well undercutting Gali and Boone. But they did very well to catch back up, so I'm not terribly disappointed. I think we qualified P7, so I think we lost one position compared to our quali pace. And we had a couple of good laps, but like I said before the race, struggled a lot with consistency this season, so that's that. We are going to cross the finish line here. Oh, not the wall, please. Okay, not that wall either. We're going to cross here in P8. We had
P8,
4 seconds in that, I would say. But tires were gone. The rear end. I lost the rear end of the car. I don't know why. But cool. That was a cool series, GT4. So we had fun, at least. A little bit of an incident. Actually, let's save the replay after and let's check our tire wear, because I'm a little bit curious to see the difference between the first set and the second set. And let's check our tire wear real quick. Turn back to garage here. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. So we'll return to garage. We'll save the replay. Let's check real quickly our fastest lap. We did a 45.6 as our fastest lap. 45.6, but too many 47 laps. You see here? Too many 47 laps and not enough 46 and 45 laps. And even on the 45.6, we had an optimal lap that was a 10th faster, so Jim obviously being a very fast, so he had a 45.1, so a whole full, and he had a lot of 45 laps. Look at this. 45, 45, 46, 46, so yeah, GG. So let's check our tire wear real quick here. Let's see our 2 tire sets. I'm not sure what tire set we started on, but let's say that the 2 most consumed tires are these ones. So we probably had this for the first stint. No graining, no blistering, no flat spots. So just tire wear really. 230, 231. So very evenly consumed tires. So that's good. I think this was the first stint tire, and then the second stint tire. For some reason, I was losing the rear end. We can see yeah, it was consumed, but not by terrible much. So 238, 255. I don't know why. That was weird. Maybe I should have adjusted the TC for the second stint, but I don't know why they changed like that. Temperatures are fairly the same, just dropping 1 degree in ambient, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. A fun little race there. Did we save a replay? Let's save the replay, and we'll check the replay real quick here. So go see the lap 1 madness, turn 1 madness, and then we'll call in a night. Let's see here. That one. And well, alright. So let's check our lap 1, turn 1 crazy antics. So we'll see from our chase cam first, I think, or maybe helicam. Let's do helicam. And then fast forward a bit here. So we come around the final corner. And let's see what happens. So we're in the green box here. It was this white McLaren right here. He was just, yeah. That one McLaren here. So I'm going to the inside, defending the inside line here. Look at that. Just not braking at all. And taking out, who did he take out? And then this guy stomping onto me like... Okay, let's check that again. So we'll actually... Oh, someone started from the pits there. Okay. We'll go back here with... We'll go with McLaren. We'll watch half speed. So this is the start. So 100 meter board being the brake marker. So it's braking there full. Look at that. It's full on the accelerator past the braking point. That's okay. GG. And then I can understand a dive, but he's in the braking zone. His tires are not in line with my rear tires, so if he's going to do this in the braking zone, his rear tires need to be alongside... No, sorry. His front tires need to be alongside my rear tires. And as you can see, he's not even close. So let's go forward a little bit. He's not even fully on the brakes, man. Come on, what the hell are you doing? He let off the brakes here, look. Everyone else is fully on the brakes and he's off the brakes. What are you trying to do here in this instance? What is this? And then just I see him, I just okay, fuck it, go then, go. And then he steers right into this poor Porsche here. Is that Galley? I think that's Galley actually. That is Galley. And then collecting the Porsche. Boone got lucky there, I think. Yeah, Boone got lucky. And then go back to my car, and I want to see what's happening on my side. So this Mercedes here. Let's see what he does. So this Mercedes here is also not even fully on the brakes. Modulating brakes, I guess it. Okay, fine. And why are you not fully on the brakes here? When you're seeing this situation happening, unfolding ahead of you. And then just now he's fully on the brakes. And then he's starting to accelerate. Why are you accelerating? When there's a full stop ahead, and now you brake, taps into my rear end, gets tapped, keeps tapping my rear end. Yeah. That was a... let's be honest, that was a terrible first turn. So we'll go back with my chase cam here. Let's go full speed. So I don't know what I could have done differently. I could have been more aggressive defending the inside line. There's a line here on the pit exit and he's just flying past it. Takes out Galley. I try to avoid, but I get tapped in the rear, causing me to leap forward. Domino effect here. But yeah. Look at my poor car. Come on. My paint job, my beautiful, what is it? Neon green, vomit green, something green. Ah, they killed my baby. Not good. Alright. And that was pretty much it. I don't think we had any more incidents throughout the race, so that was lap 1, turn 1. I was more afraid of the chicane, but turns out turn 1 was the most dangerous one in this one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's that for the Wednesday series. We are currently finishing up a couple seasons, both in SRXP and ACTSS, PLR as well. I think there are a couple of rounds left on PLR, or maybe 1 round left there and 1 round left or 2 rounds left in ACCSS. We'll see. This Sunday we'll be back with the endurance from Imola, off-season event on Imola, a little bit 3-hour endurance team event. That's gonna be fun. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming that because it crashes with some family events that we have, so we'll be off stream with that one. But then on Saturday we'll do ACCS Spa, and on Monday, what do we got on Monday? Vomit green. Yeah, it was vomit green. That's why I chose it. So what do we have on Monday? We have our ACSS, like I said, Spa this Saturday, and then on Monday we have Bathurst, so Mount Panorama, next Monday with PLR, and that will conclude seasons. Oh no, we have 1 round left in SRXP, and so yeah, still a couple of rounds left here and there. Other than that, we'll be starting off ACE-SR, Axiom Sim Racing. We'll be starting off Sunday, weekend before Christmas. And then we'll have a break for Christmas weekend, and then we'll resume it. On January 2nd, that will be. So really looking forward to the winter season. It's going to be a cold season in ASR. So we are matching our real life average temperatures on tracks for the time of year, so that's gonna be it's gonna be cool. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later, and peace out. Bye.